Now then, guys, welcome to the Fight Back. This is part 3 of my Sunderland Fight Back on Football Manager 2019. And things are going okay-ish. We're not top of the table. We're sitting in 6th place. Four wins, one loss, one draw. Let's have a quick look to see what we've been doing since we were last here. Obviously, you saw us play Charlton, and then that was pretty much it. I showed you the Charlton game, didn't I? We then played Luton and lost. That was the game we lost. We played very poorly. Chowdhury got sent off. Things didn't go well. We then played Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, and I played quite a strong team, and we managed to win 3-0, and I was quite pleased with that. And yeah, Villa aren't the team they used to be. They're struggling in the Championship. We then drew against Scunthorpe, which I was a bit gutted about. I thought this is going to be a really tough season. What a win-loss draw already in the league. But when we played Gillingham 5-3, we started to score goals. Yes, we conceded 3 goals kind of late on in the second half. One goal in the first half, 2 later on in the second half. And we managed to get did we get a late goal? Yeah, we did. Robbie Keane managed to score the 5th goal just to kind of show it all up. We scored most of the goals in the first half. We played well. Good. AFC Wimbledon, we managed to win 4-3. Again, just about managed to win 4-3. Max Power managed to come on and score a very late penalty. If you have a look in this game, we had Maguire miss a penalty, we had Max Power miss a penalty, and then he managed to step up and eventually score one at the winner. So we should have won that one comfortably. We didn't. What else did we do? Forest Green we had then in the next round of the Carabao Cup. We beat them 4-2 quite easy. To be honest, I played quite a strong team. I forgot that it was the Carabao Cup. I thought it was a league game and wasn't really paying attention. It was late last night when I was doing this recording. But we beat them 4-2. We did concede 2 goals. Again, I'm not happy about kind of our defence. We are conceding goals. We then recently just played Oxford. 3-2 victory. Again, we've getting the goals. We are conceding goals as well. Yes, we got a penalty. They then came straight back at us. We managed to then, Hines getting on the score sheet, Honeyman getting one bang on half time. Second half was a bit boring, a bit dull. They got one back at the last minute of the game, and not really a lot happened. And then with this stupid checker trade trophy, I rotated the squad a lot. We won 2-1. Again, we missed another penalty. Jerome Sinclair stepped up to take a penalty and missed it. And I probably should work on penalties at some point. Yes, we're going to be playing Burton and Fleetwood today. 2 games. And I promised you it was going to be 2 games, not like the last couple of videos when I said, oh yeah, we'll do 2, and then only do you 1. 2 games today, Fleetwood and Burton. Injury-wise, teams get in there slowly. So this is the tactic I've been playing. It is a custom tactic, but it's more of the kind of the game to impress tactic, just with a few tweaks that I've made. I've just seen that Watmore is on the pitch and he's not fully fit. Right, who do I normally play as my winger? Gooch. See, this is the problem. It's a massive problem with us because we are struggling with injuries. People are coming back from injury now. DB is coming back. Wyke's back as well. I just think I need someone who can play. Aidan McGeady. There we go. Aidan McGeady's not having a great time at the minute. And I think as soon as Watmore is back properly, I'm not going to play him in today's game. Yes, he needs a fitness test, pass the fitness test, recommend 45 minutes. I'm not going to risk him. He can come play in the next game. It should be all right. So McGeady's going to start. So we've got Matthews, Louvens, Baldwin and Fox with McLaughlin in goal. Cattermole, Chowdhury, Maguire, Honeyman, McGeady and Hines up front. On the bench, we've got McLeod. Oh, I just learned how to say that guy's name, and I've completely forgot how to pronounce it now. McGeoch. That's how to pronounce it. I definitely just didn't go back to a video with someone saying his name. McGeoch is on the bench. He's doing all right. Oviedo's coming back from... Well, he's not really been... Well, he did pick up an injury, but he wasn't there pre-season. He was on holiday. He's doing all right. Robbie Keane, though, 2 goals for us. Marja's got 2 goals. Hines got 3. Maguire's got 3. We're doing all right. Chowdhury, though, top goal scorer with 4 goals, doing well in that midfield role. All in all, the team has been playing well, and they're playing how I expect them to play. They want us to win the league. I will be disappointed if we don't win the league, or at least go up to the Championship next season. Again, this is only my beta save. I've given myself 4 seasons, I think, to just get us into the Premier League. Once I get there, I'm going to see what people want me to do. I've got another save lined up. I may carry this on, or I may go to my second save. We'll just see what happens. But enough of me talking. Let's get into this game in 1 second. I need to Right, sorry, we are getting into the game now. I don't know. I'm still having the same problem I had in Football Manager 2018 at the end of it. I cannot save the game when it's on high graphics. The game crashes. I don't know why. If anyone knows how to fix that, that'd be lovely, because at the minute, I don't understand it. It just crashes. I've reported the bug, obviously, over the report bug thing, seeing if it is just a bug that's going on with the beta. Anyone else having them problems, let me know. Right, so let's get into this game. Hopefully it'll be a nice convincing win. Trying to get team talks down. At the minute, I'm going to be passionate. We've been on a good run. Keep it going. The team aren't really listening to what I'm having to say. But the whole go out there, I've got faith in you passionately, kind of works. I think my last team talk was a bit terrible. I kind of slated them a little bit and they all got a bit unhappy with me. So this is the pointless highlight. It is pointless highlight. Right, 13 minutes in. First highlight to us, according to us. I have a note that I am on attacking and we are away from home. And we go very close there. Honeyman hits the crossbar. We are obviously away from home, but it's League One. I will probably look to change the tactic when we get into the Championship and kind of get some more counteractive kind of football going on the way. I feel like that's what we may need to do when we get into the Maguire there. What a free kick. I tell you what, Maguire did that in pre-season a lot. He's very good at these free kicks and set pieces. And again, just showing me how good he is. Look at this. Beautiful kick, good curve on the ball, makes us 1-0 against Burton. Yeah, so obviously when we get to the Championship, I feel like the tactic may need to change. I don't think we'll be able to. But it depends on signings and who we get, if we're going to be able to try and dominate the Championship like we're hopefully going to dominate League One. Again, a lot of other teams around us are winning. I know it's still early on. Was it, how many games have we played? Played 7 games. I just think, yeah, we should do all right. We need to now not concede. But normally when we score early on first, they end up coming back and scoring straight away, but then we just then kick it on. And can we clear this? Come on, defence. And deflected goal in. It's kind of, it's disallowed. That's all right. Baldwin, centre-half, right. Own goal. I don't understand why that was disallowed, though. Was that just because he was offside? Was the player offside there? Yeah, he was offside. That's all right. Come down as an own goal. It came off Jack Baldwin, but their player obviously was offside. That would do. Hang on. No, it wasn't. Oh, I'm being fit, guys. I said it was disallowed. It wasn't. It just came down as an own goal. It is 1-1. Oh, I'm an idiot. I absolutely... I had a late night last night. It was... Right, I decided to stream at like 1 in the morning for like an hour. I streamed a Leicester save just for the fun and games in it. Probably not good. Maguire quite far out again, looking for another spectacular free kick. Doesn't get it. Hines is looking quite tired. I feel like he's going to be coming off maybe when it comes to half time and get Robbie Keane on. Maybe it depends. I'm just going to have a look, see what else is going on. Come on, can we get a goal before half time? Honeyman shoots, gets it over. We definitely need another attacking midfielder, so we haven't really got anyone other than Honeyman. And that is half time, guys. Am I happy with that? Not really, no. I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. I am going to make that change. I'm going to take Hines off and bring on... I am going to bring on Keane. I'm playing him a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Marja I should be playing him more. But Robbie Keane, yes, he's 38, but he's good still. He's scoring goals for me. I wouldn't have thought... I kind of brought him in just to like a mentoring group as well. He's mentoring... Right, he's in a mentor group with all the kind of other strikers that we've got kicking around the squad. So obviously Marja's young, Hines and everything like that. So that's what he's here for. He's going to be a coach after this season. And Burton go close. They've only had, what's that, their third shot. We are dominating possession. We are having a lot of shots. We're just not putting them away. And that seems to be our problem in any match, really. Ball goes over to the top. Baldwin is there to clear it up. What's he going to do? Pass it back to McLaughlin. There we go. Play it out wide. We've got loads of space here. McGeady's in some space. Show me something good, McGeady, because he's playing for a space. Crosses it in. Can't find Keane, but Chowdhury's there. Plays it back to Fox, to Chowdhury. Honeyman, back to goal, though. I don't like it when they receive the ball back to goal. We pick it back up deep into our half. We switch it back out to the right-hand side. Louvens to Matthews, to McGeady. McGeady to Honeyman. Honeyman's running now. Can he find anyone? Robbie Keane's in. Robbie Keane shoots and scores. Third goal of the season. Who cares that he's 38? The veteran striker is here. He's playing in League One. He's playing for Sunderland. And he's banging in the goals for us. Who am I going to bring in next? Peter Crouch? Probably. No, that's a good goal from Robbie Keane. Just showing what a true striker. I don't know what a true striker is. I don't know what I said then. Showing what it's like to be a proper striker in the right position at the right time. I think that's the kind of thing I meant. I come out with some absolute garbage sometime, but we are 60 minutes. time to make a substitution. And I'm trying to figure out who to bring on. I may bring on Mamba because he's been training really, really well. Chowdhury he's having an all right game. It's just a bit thing. So I'm going to bring on Mamba. He can play in kind of most positions. I'm going to get him to train to be a box-to-box midfielder. He does well. And I'm just going to do that for now because I know what this game's like. I'll end up getting injury because it's Sunderland and we get so many injuries. I'd like to get Oviedo on the pitch just to get him some match fitness and match sharpness. But probably the latter 10 minutes, might give him the next 10 minutes. And especially with Fox now just picking up a yellow card. Right, Catamol's in. Maguire's there. Mambuck's, come on. Get in. Third goal of the season for the young lad. He's been training out of his skin, and when he plays, he comes on and scores. It makes it 3-1. I have noticed, because I struggled in the last FM to get my midfielders to actually get there and score goals. This time round, the midfielders are getting more into the action. They're scoring a lot more, which is good to see. We're not just relying on really good strikers or maybe attacking wingers. And I am going to bring on Oviedo for Fox. What does he want to play as? A full-back on support, yeah, that would do. Let's bring on Oviedo. He's, again, not played much this season at all. Played a couple of games. He had a good game when he came on, but then he got injured as well. So hopefully just build up his match sharpness. We've got another attack down here, this right-hand side. Matthews crosses it in, looking for anyone in the box. We can't find anyone. Oviedo picks it up to Catamol. Matthews is in acres of space here. Can he find a cross to McGeady? McGeady, poor pass. He had anyone to pass to there or even just shoot himself. Instead, just pass it to no man's land. And Maguire takes a shot and it goes high and wide. McGeady is going to be, as soon as Gooch is back, as soon as Watmore's properly fit, McGeady's out of this team. I'm probably going to sell him. There's a couple of players as well, like Catamol. He's, 30? He's on 30 grand a week. I think next season, here we go. Here's the injury I said we're going to have. McGeady obviously heard me slagging him off. There's nothing I can do. I'm just going to put Honeyman out there. Injuries. McGeady obviously did hear me. I don't really care. But yeah, there's a couple of players obviously I don't think will be around next season, like, say, Catamol. Robbie Keane's going to be not a striker for us. He's going to be part of the coaching staff. So I need to get rid of some of the older players, some of the players who want massive wages and try and bring in some youth. Fingers crossed I can keep some of the loans that I've got. DB, when he comes back from injury, I think he will be a star for us this season when he gets going. Have we just won a penalty? No, free kick. Maguire is going to take this, crosses it in. Anyone there? No. Yeah, so we've got some good talent coming through. Hopefully I can keep Chowdhury. Hopefully I can keep DB on loan. They seem to be two solid players so far. I say DB, he's not really played much for us yet because he's been injured. But 3-1, we'll take that. Maguire, Keane and Mamba coming off from the bench scoring. Passionately say, well done, lads. No, not a bit of a let-off. Well done. Man of the match performance. Chris Maguire, again, he's performing really well. I thought he would have been one. If we have a quick look at him, he's only, 3-star ability? He's 29. Inside forward, he's doing well for us. Where's he played at? League One? Bury, Oxford, Rotherham. So he's played kind of Championship, League 2, League 1. He's come into Sunderland this season. Playing really well. Anyway, let's get into this Fleetwood game, shall we? Right, guys, here we are. We're back. Fleetwood game. This is how we're going to line up. I've made a few tweaks, few changes. Gooch is coming in. He's back. He's fit. He's coming in for the injured Aidan McGeady, who's now out for 3 months with a torn hamstring, I think it was. Yeah, torn hamstring. Watmore is still not quite fully fit. He recommended 45 minutes. Again, I'm probably going to give him 15 minutes at the end of this game just to see how he gets on. Who else? I'm starting Maja over Hines just to give him some game time, see if he can get on the score sheet. Chowdhury and Catamol are going to be our midfield. So I've swapped the goalkeepers around again. McLaughlin, I'm going to give him a bit of a rest. Rutter, is it? Rutter? I will learn his name. He's on a 7.3. The games he's played, he's done all right. And it's only the cup games he's played. I'm going to give him a chance in the league, see how he does. We are conceding a lot of goals. Maybe change of goalkeeper, I don't know. I don't know if to give Love a run out instead of Matthews, but how's Matthews been performing recently? 7.5, nah, I'm not going to do that. Oviedo is back. And do you know what? I'm going to start Oviedo as well, see how we get on with that. Right, let's get into this. Hopefully, though, Oviedo doesn't get injured like he did last time when I played him straight away. This is a massive problem with this team. Injuries. I don't know if it's to do with training now. I know when I inherited the team, there was a lot of injuries. So maybe need to sort that out. Maybe need to get some new physios in. We've been on a good run lately. Just show me what you can do. Keep this going. They're not really bothered. So I'll just tell them passionately, I have faith in you to go out there and win us the game. And hopefully they do. We've got, obviously, Mamba, who is knocking at the door for getting a start. He's been playing well in midfield. Robbie Keane, when he comes on, is scoring goals. I feel like we definitely have a strong squad for this league. I don't know how we're going to do against Championship teams. That is going to be the big test, because the Championship is, I reckon, the hardest league in the English football leagues in general. I think the Premier League, you've got your top teams, you've got your middle teams, you've got the teams they're going to struggle. You kind of know, but with the Championship, any team on any day can win, and it's a good league to watch. And I don't really follow it as much as I probably should. I did back in the day when Leicester were down there. You do follow your teams, but now in the Premier League, I don't tend to follow it as much. Really, I think I should. But we've got a first attack here. Chowdhury shoots from quite far out, and do you know what? I don't mind him doing that, because he's scored a couple of times from doing it. And straight on, we're 26 minutes in. We've had a load of shots, all the possession. It's the kind of football the board wants us to play, attacking possession football. Hopefully they'll be happy with the way I'm lining this team up at the minute. Right, highlight. Right, Gooch doesn't win the ball. It goes straight back to a Fleetwood player, and hopefully we can win this ball back. Oviedo don't get drawn into the inside. He has a little bit. They've got a man over here, but it doesn't really matter. They're playing it down the central, and they've managed to get themselves a goal. I think this is the first time that I've gone behind, other than us losing against Luton. We are in, at the minute, second place with 17 points. We're playing early before anyone else, and I feel like this is definitely a game that needs to be won today, just to cement ourselves as title challengers. And I realise, look how bright it is behind me with the window. Probably should shut the blind or something like that. Oh, is it? No, it's not been disallowed. It was just onside, wasn't it? That's annoying. We can come back. We can bounce back. Let's do a shout, shall we? Let's encourage the team. Oh, my God. Injuries. Injuries after bloody injuries. Gooch cannot stay fit. We've got Watmore that I don't really want to bring on just yet. I might swap Maguire over and bring on Hines, because I'm not bringing on Watmore because he's not fit enough yet. Hines can kind of play there. He's played there before and scored. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to risk Watmore just yet. The injuries. Hopefully DB is back soon. I'm just struggling. Injuries massively. I don't know if I need to look at the training regime and not go too hard on them. I don't know. But Matthews also has picked up another knock. And again, in games like this, when you're picking up injuries and you need to try and find a game-changing substitute, bring on a player that's going to get you. Bring on a couple of players that are going to get you a couple of goals. And when you get the injuries, you can't really do that, can you? Come on, lads. You're better than what you are. We should have had a go at them. I don't know whether to take off Matthews, because I don't. Let's just have a quick look to see what injury he's got. Lower leg injury. I can't risk him. I really can't. So Donald Love's going to have to come on for him. So it's the second half. We've made both of our substitutes already. So I now have to be careful of who I'm going to bring on. I'd love to have brought on Mamba again. I want to bring on... It's going to have to be Robbie Keane, I think. He's the man that's going to probably get us a goal back into this game, but we'll just see how we go. We're attacking. We've had all the possession, all the shots. We're not scoring, are we? Right, so we're 65 minutes in. Maj has now picked up a knock. So that is going to definitely be my sub. Honeyman, come on. Maguire's there. Maguire scores for us. Thank you very much. We're back into this game. I am going to take Maja off. I'm going to bring on Robbie Keane. He'll be the man that gets us back into this game. He'll be the one that probably scores as the winning goal. He's got the mentality to get on there, get the team round up. He's been in this sort of position before, but we do move back up into second place. Yes, I just realised I skipped the highlight and autopilot of what I normally do. I tend not to watch the highlights. Right, Maguire with the free kick. Can he find anyone? He can't, but we've got a penalty. Guessing. Right, Chris Maguire to step up to take the penalty to put us in front. We have missed a lot of penalties. Can we do it? I hate watching them. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Straight at the goalkeeper, for God's sake. We've missed more penalties than we have scored them. My heart was racing then. Now it's dropped back again. Right, 77th minute. We've got another attack. Chowdhury's in the box. Finds Honeyman. Shoots. Caramel's there. Does that come off the crossbar? That was close, that was. The ball's gone out to play. It did look close. Right, Maguire again. Another free kick. Anyone in? This time it goes in. Luvens gets his goal. First goal of the season for Luvens. Again, Chris Maguire is absolutely on fire. He really is. He's our best player so far this season. And if I had Diabetes fit, I don't think he'd be in the team. And I feel like I would have been not using him as much. And that kind of worries me that I had him there and didn't realise that he was about. Right, 85 minutes in. I'm not going to change it. I have got a park the bus tactic. I've not used it yet, and I don't really want to use it. I'm just going to leave the team how they are. Just go out there. You're playing well. We've had 2 clear-cut chances. They've not had 1. They've only had 3 shots. We've had 19, 9 on target. Their 1 shot on target is they've been their goal. And it was, yeah, hopefully we don't give them another goal. But Keane goes out wide with it, finds Maguire, plays it into Chowdhury, who bangs it over. I feel like this is the point where I would have brought on Mamba, and Mamba probably would have scored that. Bloody injuries. I hate injuries. They're literally like, and Honeyman's now picked up an injury, and I've got no one really can play in his position. Well, we do. We've got Maguire, and who else have we got? I don't know who else can play in the attacking midfield role, but McGugan or whatever his name was. I keep forgetting that guy's name. But we do manage to come away with a win. We scraped the win 2-1. We should have won that a lot easier. Look at the stats. 61% possession, 20 shots, 9 on target, 8 on goal. They had 3 shots, 1 on target. They scored theirs. Luckily, we came out of there. Morgan had a good game, but yeah, he missed a penalty. It really does me head in. Picked up 3 injuries again, and I'm pleased. Why are people fine? I'm pleased with the win. What should I have said? Tell the team I'm disappointed with their performance. I'm not disappointed. Well, I am a little bit, but we've managed to get the win. So we are. Where are we now? We are second place, 19 points, 3 points behind Barnsley, who have not lost yet. Peterborough are behind us. We've got a 2-point gap on them. We're slowly getting a lead. Hopefully, we can just start challenging Barnsley now and start looking forward. We've got a lot of games to play, though. It's still early. Anything can happen. I'm trying to think where I'm going to come back next. It's not going to be the Fulham game. I'm going to try and get through these seasons fairly quick. I know this episode's it's going on a little bit. I've just looked 30 minutes. I need to try and condense this down. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I don't know when I'm going to come back. Probably, maybe could be the Southend game and the Plymouth game. I'm probably going to play most of October's games, the rest of September's games, and then we'll come back and do Southend and just see how we're getting on. We may be back earlier for the Blackpool. It all depends on what's what. Anyway, guys, if you've liked this, please leave a like. Apologies for being a long episode, but it's what's going to happen when you're doing 2 matches and I talk a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've liked this. Subscribe if you're new. Probably should say that at the beginning. And thank you very much. Luke, don't forget to put the music at the end of the video this time.